Welcome back to the Alteryx Weekly Challenges with me, Nick Bignell. 9, which seems we're cracking on through these. This time it's to determine the top 5 based on the count. However, since there are multiple rows of the same count, similar to a round of golf, multiple people can be in the same place or rank if they have the same score. Okay, so I've just had a look at this data set, and we can see we've got a bunch of names here and the count of them. So if we then look at the output that we're expected, you can see that the names are listed here of the top 5 ranks with their score. So I think it sounds like it's relatively simple. We need to somehow get these ordered by the number, or rather get the individual numbers ordered, and then so the way I was thinking about doing this was to let's just bring in a summarize, and what we can do is summarize all of the counts. So we just group by. Okay, and what that will do, if I run it, is it'll give us the all of the scores. Okay, so if we just verse that, I think they are, it looks like it's picking it up as a number. So if we just reverse that, so we take that field and we make it descending, what will happen is that we've now suddenly got those 12 in the right order. So if we add a record ID, that will be able to, so position 1, record number, starting at 1, first column, we want last column, because that's when the line of that one. So bring that in. Actually, it doesn't, I don't suppose it really matters. Oops, there we go. So you can see we've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against the various numbers. So now what we need to do is bring that back into the data set. So if we do that there, this as a join, we can now join these record IDs back into it. We don't need the count again, but we've got the first, which I'm assuming is the first name, then the count, then a record ID, which will give us the thing. So if we run that, oh, didn't like it because I didn't actually do the join. So it's on count and it's on count. Okay, always helps to actually do the join and these things. So there we go. So we now have the count and then the record ID. So if we just then filter on the record ID is equal or less than 5, that will give us just those in the top, you can see. Although the order's now wrong, we can now resort it by the right order. So record ID descending, which will give us in the right order. And if we compare it to, what am I doing? It should be ascending. Right, maybe it was in the right order. No, it wasn't. Okay, so there we go. So we now have Janet, Mark, Paul, Bradley, Carla, Janet, Mark, Paul, Bradley, Carla. So we have it in the right order. We want to call it rank, so we just want to rename it. So first, count, and rank. And we'll bring in a browse. And then that's it. We have our result. And it matches exactly. That's good. Great. Okay, so we'll now have a look at the solution. Okay, so I've opened up the solution, and look, they've gone about it a very different way. Let's just run this and see what it actually looks like. So it looks like they are again grouping by count to give you that number. Then they're sorting it. Well, that's pretty much the same, but rather than use a filter, they're using a sample tool just to take the top 5. So it will give the same results. Then they're adding a rank. So up until this point, it's not that dissimilar. Although we add the record ID after that. Then they're doing the join, and then they are then they're sourcing it to get it in the right order. So we are doing the filter after the join, but they did it before. So I mean, it's muchness. But there you go. It's not that dissimilar and just as quick. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time. Bye.